Welcome back, Dallas. You're listening to Tuttle Talk on the Real Estate Radio Network. I'm your guest host, John Allen. You can listen to us on your iHeartRadio app. You can reach us at 469-319-0660. That's 469-319-0660. You can become a fan of the show at facebook.com/Tuttle Talk.
Very good.
You can also listen to us at 660amtheanswer.com or on the 660 AM app. You can get everything you need at www.andytuttle.com. Also with me today is Brian Moore, the show producer of Tuttle Talk. Now, we're into the last segment of the show. Maybe thankfully, right, Andy?
I think it's been a good show. What do you think?
Time will tell. Anyway, we're very happy to have with us today in the studio Nick Marino, who would like to talk to us about TangoTab. Nick, tell us about TangoTab.
How's it going, y'all? And thank you for having me on the show.
Great.
And
thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's the best for last, maybe.
That's clearly why you're here in this segment.
No, y'all have been doing a great job. But TangoTab, we are a mobile app. We're based out of Dallas, Texas, but we're launched in multiple cities across the nation. And it's all free restaurant deals in your local neighborhoods. So you just open the app and you're like, oh, there's a deal for buy one, get one free. I'm good for that. You simply click claim now, no pre-buying or anything like that. Every time you claim a deal, we donate a meal to a person in need. So when you eat, they eat. America has a huge hunger issue, if you're not familiar with it, with 1 in 6 going to bed hungry every single night. Right now, we're sitting in the heart of Texas in Dallas, and actually 1 in 4 kids will go to bed hungry this evening. So we're taking a business problem that restaurants have of filling the empty seat, and we're working on a social issue as well. To date, we have donated over 273,000 meals all across the country.
Wow.
That's great.
Well, thank you very much. It's not us. It's the people that use the app.
Yeah.
So when these people are using,
you facilitate.
We're the middleman, I guess you can say.
So walk me through, how do you get restaurants to be willing to play along with this? Do you go and sell them directly? Do people that like restaurants maybe sign them up? How do you get people involved?
That's a great question, and it's actually a little bit of a mixture of both. So we have actual teams in the cities that we're launched in that go out and talk to these restaurants. And also we have people that we say, figuratively speaking, that they throw tomatoes at restaurants. Oh, this faux place should have TangoTab. I'll only eat here if TangoTab's at this place. They'll shoot us a message. They'll tweet at us, include the restaurant inside of the tweet, which is awesome, and saying, I'll only eat at your restaurant if you're on TangoTab. We go out, we send out a sales rep or one of our general managers of that area and talk to the restaurant, get them on board. I have 2 favorite parts, I guess you can say. One, going back to the donation aspect, every time you use the deal, we donate right back into your local community.
Yeah, that's the draw right there. That's amazing.
Right there. And so Dallas, we work with the North Texas Food Bank. Down in Austin, we have the Capital Area Food Bank, Sustainable Food Center, multiple organizations in these cities. And then also with the restaurants, we always prove a positive ROI for the restaurants. Some of these deal sites that you may think of when you think of, oh, I'm getting an offer at a restaurant, it may not be a healthy business model. So we want to make sure that these restaurants stay open. 60% of restaurants fail by year 3. We want to change that model. We have awesome food here, especially in Dallas.
Oh, Dallas has so many great restaurants, in Austin too. I mean, I'm mostly from Austin. I love it there. You know, that city has my heart. I love Dallas too, but so many great restaurants. What's the reception like when you go into a restaurant and pitch this? Are they usually really receptive to it?
When they hear our model, they get it. They understand it. Restaurants, they have so many people knocking on their doors.
Of course.
And the best part about it is the referrals that we get from, because a lot of these restaurateurs know each other. Yeah. So one talks to the other. For instance, Original Pancake House, many listeners are probably familiar with that. We started out with just 2 locations.
Love that place.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Go there every day.
What's that apple pancake thing that they have?
That fritter.
Oh, so good.
Look at Chris.
The appetizer thing?
It's like what they're known for. It's
they're like big appetizer thing you pick apart at.
Yeah, it's got the apple.
Yeah, that thing's amazing.
I'm claiming the deal right now for Original Pancake. But we started off with 2 locations, and as they loved it so much that the owner and operator of Original Pancake House in the Dallas market was like, hey, we want it at all of our locations. We're seeing that with so many of our restaurants, and that's great for us to see. It's great for the consumer to see because we see ourselves as a win-win-win model. Yeah. So, hey, the consumer is getting a great offer. The restaurant is getting a great consumer, And at the end of the day, the cherry on top, a person in need that may have not been eating tonight is actually getting fed as well.
So if I have a restaurant that I'd like to put on the list, not me personally, but figuratively me, had a restaurant we want to put on the list, we contact you and you'll go and see them, or what's the best way to do this?
Absolutely. Just reach out to us. You can find us on every social media site that I think Andy is on. So you can find us out there. You can go to our website, TangoTab.com, download the app. It's available on Android and iPhone. Sorry, Windows users. Not yet, but we're working to get there. We're a small startup company, and we're celebrating our 2-year birthday right now, which is one of our fun things.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. And we're doing it in a fun way. So we're doing this in a great way of how we're celebrating our 2-year birthday.
That was a great segue.
So if I see a steakhouse I really like, do I get anything if I get somebody signed up, if I'm a consumer?
Email me. We'll talk about that later.
But, John, let me tell you, I went out and Chris does this great thing, Volunteer North Dallas. And every weekend, they're making sandwiches for the homeless.
That's cool.
Oh,
it's really awesome.
Great. And so what we did, me, Andy, and our videographer, Chris Gambari, we went out there, shot a video. Nick was there. TangoTab was there. And, I think it played out really well. What did you think, Chris?
I think it looked good.
Thank you. And so what we're doing is TangoTab and Volunteer North Dallas, correct me if I'm wrong here, you guys have basically started to partner up and co-host these events. We're going into a bigger one now to celebrate the 2-year birthday of TangoTab. So, Nick, tell me a little bit more about what's this 222 I was hearing about.
Well, first off, I just want to applaud Chris for the amazing thing. I met Chris about a year ago, and how passionate he is about what he does on a regular basis, and then sitting here listening to him talk about real estate and the needs in the market, and I'm just sitting here learning and taking in all this information. And Chris has just gotten a client from me the day I'm ready to buy a house.
There you go. He's a great guy.
Absolutely. And not only the passion that he has behind what he does in the work, but what he does in the community as well. And taking the ambition to start a thing like Volunteer North Dallas. So we've done sandwich making in the past, and seeing Chris start it up on his own. Hey, TangoTab, as our team and with our fans of TangoTab, we not only cut checks to these food banks, but we want to volunteer. We volunteer at least once a month inside of these local communities. And this is one of the events that we're going to actually be teaming up with on a regular basis to be making sandwiches that go straight back into the community as well.
Oh, that's great. And actually, you guys started out at one location, and you're branching out into a new location. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, first I want to say, this is Chris again. First I want to say I actually started doing the sandwich thing because Nick invited me out to help when the Soupmobile was doing it downtown. Mm-hmm. So I went out to help Nick and them, and I was like, this is a great idea. I didn't realize it was every weekend. So then I started going down there, but then the facility was going through management changes, or they were basically having a new restaurant was coming in, so they weren't able to do it there. So I said, we need to do this up more in North Dallas. That's when we started doing it at Zen in Austin Ranch.
Yeah.
And it's grown drastically. So we just got a new location, which is going to be at 75 in Mockingbird at People's Last Stand.
Right next to Oak Mortgage Group, by the way.
Right next to Oak Mortgage Group. Thank you, Andy Tuttle, for setting this up. But yeah, so that's how we started doing that. So we'll start opening other locations that will be more convenient for people. We just have to find the facilities that are able to handle the amount of food.
Yeah.
Which is one thing I want to talk about, or I want Nick to talk about the event going on 222.
Yes.
Because it's going to be awesome, and everyone should come out.
Yeah,
Nick,
let's hit on that. That is a big thing, the 222.
Nick, talk about this.
Well, I tried to set up the segue earlier, but...
I know.
So, about our 2-year birthday. So, we saw the data Saturday as 222. Okay, all these twos, let's celebrate then. So, on Saturday, February 22nd, we'll be making our way out to the Hilton Anatole. Beautiful, beautiful building. And they have graciously allowed us to come in, and we are going to be breaking the Guinness World Record for most people making sandwiches simultaneously.
So that is
how many
awesome.
people is that?
The record is 607 by a group out in Britain or something in UK, and we want to bring that home to Dallas. Well, not only just the United States, but we want to bring that record right here into Dallas.
Right here. That's where it belongs. Actually.
Everything's
Absolutely.
bigger in Texas.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. So how many people are you expecting, or do we know yet?
Well, our RSVP list is, we're going to shatter this record. Let's just put it like that. The way this RSVP list is going. And right now we have Mike Madano, LaDainian Tomlinson, Terrell Owens, all will be there. They want to be part of this record. They are lead spokesmen for TangoTab and our movement, but hey, they want to break this world record. They're going to be in the crowd with everyone. Tony Zaza, a lot of local celebrities will be around, so it's going to be a fun event.
That is great. And where can people go to find out about this? That's coming up this Saturday.
Next Saturday, the 222.
Yeah. This Saturday.
This Saturday, yes. So what website can people go to find out about this?
They can go to www.breaktheworldrecord.com. Made it really simple.
Breaktheworldrecord.com. That is easy.
You're listening to Tuttle Talk. Call us at 469-319-0660 or email answers@andytuttle.com. We'd like to thank you guys for chipping in on this. This is a great thing you got going here. I think it's awesome.
And by the way, I'm going to volunteer Andy. We're going to be there Saturday.
We need video people, too.
We'll get on it.
Cool.
Brian.
Yes, John.
Just like when Andy's here, you have 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think More Cool Tech will have to come back next week, just like Matt Damon.
You can download TangoTab as your more cool tech.
There you go. Download TangoTab. I love this app. I have it on my phone. I really do. And we don't have time for me to pull it up, but I really do have it on here.
We get that on the front screen, the first screen that pulls up.
There it is. TangoTab.
It looks good.
But no, it is a great app. Really, use it. Feed people who need it. 1 in 4 children going to bed hungry. We can fix that. It's so easy.
And it's free.
It's free.
Free is good.
And you get free stuff for doing it.
Free can be good. Not always, but in this case, it's very good.
That's
Free is
true.
very good.
Absolutely good.
You're listening to Tuttle Talk, and I hope you've enjoyed this hour. If you want to get a hold of us, you can reach us at 469-319-0660. I'd like to thank the expert contributors that joined us today.
John Allen of Texas Community
Texas Community Insurance. Yes, that sounds a little self-serving, doesn't it? I'd also like to thank Dan Bradford, our production director. That's it for today. This is John Allen, guest hosting for Andy Tuttle at the Real Estate Radio Network. Remember to find us on Facebook at Tuttle Talk to get into the conversation. Thanks for listening to Tuttle Talk, where we're making financial intelligence a priority in our community. Have a great weekend.
You've been listening to Tuttle Talk on 660 AM. You can reach Andy at 469-319-0660. That's 469-319-0660. Or email him at answers@andytuttle.com. Don't forget to become a fan of his show by going to facebook.com/Tuttle Talk. You can also catch previous shows by going to andytuttle.com.